All right, good afternoon here. Welcome to Payson High School. The Wildcats have traveled up here this afternoon. They come into this one 7-7 on the season. They've taken some tough losses to some 2A and 4A schools. They've got a couple 1A losses as well, sitting them there at 7-7. Payson on the other side comes into this one 2-14, but they've got a lot of close losses. We were just kind of going through here. Lost to Liberty 5-0.
And Liberty's very good. We saw that last week.
Yeah, Liberty's a great team. So a lot of real close games with them. Should be an interesting one here tonight between the Wildcats and the Indians. Anthony Barrize alongside Reese Dunker for this one. Been a while since we've been to a away game, it feels like,
Sure
Reese.
feels like it. I mean, you went to Macomb, but
we
I
didn't.
can tell you the last time that I went to a road game.
Yeah, it's been a while. We've got 4 home games next week: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. Does that sound right
Monday,
to you?
Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. You're correct.
And should set us up for a lot of winnable games next week. Let's say it like that. Maybe the Wildcats can get above 500. They've got Illini West coming in on Monday night, and that's a team that's really interesting in the fact that they've got a losing record. They've lost a lot of games, but they've got the only win against Beardstown. Beardstown has one loss on the season. Chloe Kearns is fantastic
So
up
they got
there.
a win over Pittsfield here.
They did. They have, yeah, I think they beat Liberty as well.
That's correct, yes. Yep.
So that's going to be an interesting one. I think Illini West, you just never know what you're going to get. We'll have Payson in town next Tuesday. Some people are wondering why we play back-to-back so quickly. Was it this one or the next one was scheduled for in May? But
this one was.
This one was, and Payson's got their baccalaureate that night, so they've elected to move that up. West Prairie Southeastern, a new co-op. They'll come to town Wednesday night. Another interesting one is West Prairie struggled a little bit this year. But
they've got talent.
But they've got talent, and we know some of the girls, so they're very talented. And then Brown County will round it out on Friday afternoon, and that's another interesting one, which we've seen them struggle in the past couple of years. But this year they've got some really good wins. I think they've got a pitcher who's dealing pretty good, so should be a fun week next week. Let's say it like that.
A lot of softball.
A lot of softball next week. All right, we're getting finished up here with the coaches meeting. I don't know if we'll do national anthem or starting lineups, but nonetheless, we're going to step away. We'll be back with you right after this.
Great Rivers Bank offers a totally free checking account without a monthly minimum balance and no service fees. Share the joy of free checking with friends and family, and when they open a new account, you both earn free gifts. You can refer your friends and family now at refergreatriversbank.com. Our current gift is an Everest Journey backpack. Great Rivers Bank will buy back unused checks and debit cards, up to $10 from previous accounts. For more information, visit our website at www.greatriversbank.bank. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Whether you need one load of rock for your driveway or many more for your farm or business, Lumley Trucking is the answer for all your rock hauling needs. Give Mark at Lumley Trucking a call at 217-473-4006.
This broadcast powered by Tiger Hawk Technologies, empowering your business with reliable IT solutions.
I'm Chris Nichols, Managing Broker and Owner at Ridgeline Sales Group, LLC. Are you interested in buying or selling real estate? With over 100 years of combined managing broker experience, Ridgeline Sales Group has assembled a team that can help you with any of your real estate needs. From first-time homebuyers to seasoned farm investors, we represent buyers and sellers all across West Central Illinois, helping to make their real estate dreams come to life. Give us a call today at 217-285-5800 or jump on our website at ridgelinesalesgroup.com.
That's you trying to fix the plumbing yourself to save a few bucks. Doing things yourself doesn't always end well. The same goes for insurance. That's why Auto Owners works with local independent agents who tailor coverage to meet your needs and offer discounts for life, home, car, and business insurance. Because sometimes you need a professional to get the job done right. That's simple human sense.
Give Devin at Gully and Heckler Insurance a call today at 217-335-2817. Let us stand between you and loss. Liberty Tax Service of Quincy, Hannibal, Pittsfield, and Macomb are proud supporters of TA Productions. Give them a call today at 217-224-2300 or stop by any of their locations. All right, welcome back in here to the Liberty Tax Service pregame show. Reese, what do you got for starting lineups here?
Yeah, we'll go through Western here first. They are obviously the road team in this matchup. Sophie Renneker's going to bat leadoff and play short. Alyssa Barres moves up into the 2-hole playing right field. Brindley, that's actually left field. I'm screwed up there on Alyssa. Alyssa's in the 2-hole playing left field. Is that correct? Could you give me a fact check on that? I might have screwed that up. I know she played a little bit of right yesterday. Anyways, Brindley McQuaid's going to bat third and play second. Reese Bushmeyer in the 4-hole. Catching, Lauren White is pitching tonight. She'll bat fifth. Allison Woods in center, batting sixth. Ava Fessler will start at first and bat seventh. Lexi McMullen in the 8-hole playing third, rounded out by Briley Westfall playing...
Briley's going to be in left. Alyssa will be in right.
Okay, gotcha. So let me just make another X to that change I made and move Alyssa back to right and Briley to left. We'll get into the Payson lineup here real quick. Payson, the home team in tonight's matchup. They will lead off with Tori Hugenberg playing center, Megan Kirby batting second at short. Third will be Morgan Fessler in right. Fourth will be Leah Kirby catching. Fifth is Tegan Moss playing third. Sixth is Libby Nyson, the designated player. Seventh is Jersey Wilson, the pitcher. Batting eighth is Caitlin Hedberg in left. And rounding out their lineup is Anna Rice, the second baseman. Madison Bingaman is the first baseman and the flex for this Lady Indian squad.
All right, we're getting ready for the first pitch. Here to be Sophie Renneker stepping in. Wilson comes into this one throwing just shy of 50 innings, and I do not have the last two games, so she's probably over 50 by now.
Tell me, she might have thrown two straight perfect games.
She probably did.
Nonetheless, here's her first pitch to Sophie. She'll foul that back for strike one, and that came right into our living room.
That was right off our camera setup.
That's a great start to the day.
Which means our camera's probably unplugged. It'll be dead here about the third inning. That seems to be how it works.
This might be the closest we've been to a game all season. We are on top of home plate.
You said get us a good spot.
I told you that, and you sure did. You did not fail on that fact.
I am here for you. Sophie Renneker is going to come into this one. She's batting .372, leading the Wildcats.
Pop another one foul and fall behind 1 ball and 2 strikes in the count. On deck is Alyssa Barra. She's moved up from the 9-hole into the 2-hole. Pretty substantial jump. Off speed, Renneker's going to ground that foul of third and stay alive. Following Barras would be McQuay, and after her, of course, would be Bushmeyer. McQuay and Bushmeyer have flipped since last night's game in the 3-4 hole. Well, look at that, another school having softball problems.
Yeah, that one was just wet, though. That wasn't the laces coming off.
Another 1-2 pitch coming to Sophie. It's going to miss over the head of the catcher, Leah Kirby, for ball 2. Would it be a softball game for us if it wasn't windy?
A little bit of a breeze here. I believe it's blowing right at us.
It's drying my contact out, I'll tell you that. Renneker's going to hit that one into left center field past Megan Kirby. Fielded out there by Tori Hugenberg. And a leadoff single for Sophie's how Western will get the day started.
I'm going to go out on a limb right here and say Alyssa's going to lay a bunt down and get Sophie moved over.
I would not take that bet.
Are you sure?
As Riley Green once said, if I was a betting man, be halfway to Birmingham. Look at that. She will lay down a beauty, too. This is going to be a tough one to throw her out. Third baseman fields it. She's not going to have a play. That's Tegan Moss. She'll look Renneker back from trying to advance to third. A beautiful bunt from Alyssa.
Yeah, I don't think they'd have had her either way.
She couldn't have placed that ball better.
It's going to bring up Brindley McQuay. She comes in batting .366, 15 hits, 7 RBIs. She scored 15 times herself. OPS just shy of 1.
Love to score some runs here early for popped straight up. Megan Kirby's under it. It's going to be an infield fly, says home plate umpire Josh Howe. Josh Howe behind the plate, everybody. So when you hear me complain about him, that's who it is. I would never say anything bad about Josh. Love Josh to death.
Bushmeyer is going to step in. She comes in .271, has that big home run back in the early part of the season, 7 RBIs.
Skip in front of the plate for ball 1. Renneker's leadoff single. She's at second. Barra's bunt for a base hit that was an attempt at a sac bunt. Worked out, though. Bushmeyer's far up in the box, as she could be. She'll take that for ball 2. On deck is Lauren White. She's moved from the 2 spot to the 5-hole. I like that, though. I think that might mean she's going to swing more in the 5-hole.
Yeah, and I like that. I mean,
she's one of our better hitters. I think that's going to be less bunting and more swinging.
Yeah, definitely she's one of our better.
Bushmeyer fouls that out of play across the street and down the hill. Nope, never mind. That's not a hill. Just came to rest up there.
I like this lineup as well. A lot of speed here. I mean, even if Brindley would have got on, she's quick. Bushmeyer's quick. White's quick.
Up at the eyes for ball 3. Bushmeyer ahead, 3-1. Sean get a haircut. Something looks different about him down there.
He does. Look a little fresh down there.
3-1 pitch. Upstairs, ball 4. Western's got the bases loaded with 1 out.
Brings up Lauren White, batting .250 on the year, 7 RBIs. She's got 12 hits, 3 triples. Remember the game she had 2 triples back-to-back?
I remember it. I couldn't tell you who it was against, though. It's been
I
so
can't
long.
either. It was a home game, and I remember the second one. Remember, she was just standing up, didn't even have to slide in, not even play at third.
Payson's got the infield in here in the top of the first, not wanting to concede a run early. Lauren will, of course, pitch here in the bottom half of the inning. Ball 2 away. And Wilson's lost some control here. Two-0 pitch to White. Fouled out of play.
Ooh, that's got Bushmeyer's car. Actually, I don't know if that's Callie's or not.
Thudded off the top.
Bryce is probably watching thinking, why is Callie parked there? I don't think that's Callie's car. But I can tell you the Bronco's not far over there. If it hits Alyssa's Bronco, well, that's her problem.
2-1 pitch. White grounds to third. They're going to come home with it, not in time. Speedy Sophie beats it out. And that's going to be a fielder's choice that will score a run for Western. And they're on the board here in the first.
Allison Wood steps in, 295 on the season, had that home run back against Beardstown. I bet Chloe Kearns does not give up very many home runs.
No, I bet she does not. She's one, though, that she'll provide the power. You just got to put a good swing on it.
And Allie was lucky enough to make it work out. She's got the team leading 11 RBIs.
Fouls that out of play. And Josh is about to be out of bat. I was going to say he's got to be out of softball.
There's a couple back here in the sleeve. I think that one just narrowly missed that truck over there.
I feel really good about parking half a mile away now.
Did you park over on the other side?
Yeah, like I said, I always forget that you can.
Probably not going to be a lot of foul balls come out there.
That would be an impressive foul ball. 1-1 pitch to Allison. She'll swing and miss at that. Strike 2. On deck is Ava Fessler. This kid's made his way pretty well. He was on the other side of town walking whenever I drove by. 1-2 pitch. Woods will swing and miss, and she'll go down on strikes. They're going to try to back pick Alyssa. She's in there safely.
And that's the second out here. Ava Fessler is going to step in. Had a big hit. Was it just last night?
Yesterday, yes.
Yeah.
The first hit for Western against, who did Western play yesterday?
I was about to ask you the same thing. Yeah, didn't have very many hits there against Caden Smith. She's a lot of fun. That's going to be popped straight up, Reese.
And that actually worked out.
I think Ava running.
Yes, being right in the base path there, they kind of teeted way to her.
Yeah. I thought off the bat it was going to be an easy play, but wind pushes it just a little bit. Ava gets involved and
gets a second life. Have you noticed how much lighter our jerseys are than our pants? It's 2 different shades of red.
I have noticed that.
Ball 1 away. I'm not much of a fashion guy, but being this close, you can definitely see.
For a guy wearing a gray shirt with blue pants?
That's navy blue.
Okay.
My mom told me that they are okay to wear together. I do check with stuff like
I have
that.
to check, too. I mean, there's no doubt about
Popped up. It's going to be made. That play by Madison Bingaman in foul territory for out number 3. Western scores 1, but only 1 with the bases loaded and less than 2 outs.
Central State Bank is a proud supporter of Western Wildcat Athletics. With locations in Kinderhook, Pleasant Hill, Pittsfield, Quincy, and Clayton, Central State Bank is central to your banking needs. Stop in or visit us online at csb123.com. Go Wildcats! Keep your car or light truck running at its best. Head for Nomad Services at 325 Vermont in Quincy. Nomad Services Incorporated is a full-service automotive repair shop specializing in automotive and light truck repair and service. Whether it's that check engine light, an electrical problem, steering, suspension, or climate control, give them a call today at 430-6170 or visit Nomad Services at 325 Vermont in Quincy.
Here's Tori Hugenberg to lead off the bottom of the first four. Payson takes a called strike one on that slap bunt approach.
Hugenberg comes in batting .297. She's got 11 hits on 37 at bats. Walked 6 times, and she's very speedy out there.
She'll offer that one for strike two. Megan Kirby and Morgan Fessler on deck and in the hole respectively. Fouled back by Hugenberg. You know, I get that it's windy. It is 80 degrees and there's somebody with a blanket on over in the Payson crowd. You see that? Right,
yeah, that's not needed. That's not needed. It is very nice outside.
Very.
In fact, the wind feels good. If there was no wind and full sun, we would be complaining.
We'd be complaining either way, Paul.
Well, that's true.
We complain about the wind. We complain about.
Yeah. Usually, I would say nobody listens to me when I complain anyway. But the 11 people watching are going to listen.
Good point. Good point.
It's only
One ball, two-strike pitch.
Only
Swung at miss.
Get my wife to listen that well.
What are the odds Afton's listening right now? None.
0. She's in a meeting.
What are the odds she goes back and listens? 0.
0.
What are the odds I go back and clip this and then show it to her?
There's a great chance.
And she goes, I don't care. Here's Megan Kirby, 2-hole hitter in the shortstop. She'll take that up above her head. Ball one.
Lauren White comes into this one, only thrown 22 innings so far. We've seen Renneker really throw the bulk of them for the Wildcats, but in 22 innings, 44 strikeouts. So she's averaging 2 strikeouts an inning. Very impressive.
I remember her pitching here last year as well. 2-0 pitch to Kirby, 3-0. See if Kirby has the green light. Way ahead in the count. Takes ball 4 inside. And a 4-pitch walk. Don't want to do that to the 2-hole hitter and bring in the middle of this Payson lineup.
Not any more than you have to.
Riley Fessler. Or sorry, Morgan Fessler. I don't know where I got the name Riley from.
Well, she's a Liberty girl.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
Coach's daughter in Liberty.
Too many Fesslers. We got some ourselves. She'll take a big hack on that first pitch and miss.
Fessler comes in batting .351, 13 hits on 37 at bats. Been walked 6 times as well.
Big jump out there from Megan Kirby.
One thing's for sure early on here, looks like Payson's pretty selective with their pitches. They're not, because that one didn't miss by a lot.
Not at all. And neither did a couple of those to Megan Kirby.
Yeah, I would agree. Strike zone's going to be important here tonight.
Pick it up. Throw down from Bushmeyer is
Got her.
in time. Tags her right in the helmet, and Bushmeyer throws out another runner.
What a fantastic throw, and we probably missed that. We're going to take a look and see if I saved it in time on the Sullivan Auctioneers instant replay, and I did, just in time. as Bushmeyer puts it right on the helmet of Kirby.
Reese's caught stealing percentage is phenomenal. Just misses.
Ooh, no.
Called strike?
Called strike,
Okay.
2-2 count. I was kind of in on that one as well. I thought that could be just a touch high.
2 ball, 2 strike pitch to Fessler. Foul that back and stay alive. Where's that sun? We talked about it.
I think I would rather be looking toward the sun because I can see the computers.
I don't know. I don't have a computer to look at. 2-2 pitch just misses up and in. My scorebook is fine in the shade or in the sun.
It's all the same for you. You'd rather just not be looking at the sun.
Ding, ding, ding. Another walk, and Morgan Fessler will take first base. That caught stealing looms large now. Leah Kirby, the catcher. She'll help White out there and swing at one above her head. Surely you don't try to run on Bushmeyer again here.
I wouldn't think so.
Another big swing out of Kirby. She'll come up empty for strike 2. Oh, 2 pitch. White to Kirby. Low, and that's going to sneak behind Bushmeyer and allow Fessler to advance. Busy day for Western Athletics. High school baseball in action at home against Route. Junior high and high school track in action as well. Tough matchup for the boys today. Kirby will swing through that one and strike out. White gets her second strikeout of the inning and preserves that average of 2 strikeouts per inning. Western 1, Payson 0 after 1.
Hi, I'm JR. This is Tiger Hawk.
From phone to email to covering your IT department, Tiger Hawk is here to fulfill Quincy's IT needs. In a digitally evolving world, your IT and security must be top of mind. Tiger Hawk is here to prioritize and manage these spaces for you. But don't take my word for it.
Tiger Hawk Technologies to me means our IT is taken care of and we have peace of mind sleeping at night. The one thing I love about Tiger Hawk is I can get a hold of somebody 24/7, 365 and get our problem solved immediately.
Are you interested in buying or selling real estate? Megan Wilson, your local agent with Hometown Real Estate and Pioneer Land Sales, can help. Call her today at 217-257-9401.
Lexi McMullen, she's going to hit in the 8-hole for Western. After her, it will be Westfall and Renneker due up.
See if the Wildcats can get another runner or two on base.
Lexi's going to pop that up.
Right into the sun.
Kirby comes all the way from deep in the short third hole.
I think
and makes the play.
The wind kept carrying that one.
Yeah, and Anna Rice never saw that at second base.
Well, I never saw it either because I looked up right into the sun.
You pointed up like you were a pitcher.
It hurt.
I like that, and we don't know who's on deck.
We don't have anybody on deck. This looks like it's Briley maybe throwing a helmet on here. We're not running a DP today.
We are not.
Is there any rule on that? How long you get?
Guess not.
Briley steps out. I think Sophie. Is Sophie on deck, Reese?
Sophie's on deck, yes.
And maybe we're not allowed to come out on deck.
Could very. Yeah, I would believe you might be correct.
Nope, Soph's going to come out. She's just getting her gloves on.
I think we lost track where we were in the lineup, potentially. Westfall fouls that back, and she's quickly behind 0-2. Of course, Western has Emma Dixon back. She'll sit out for a couple innings, but I'm sure we'll see her at some point.
Yeah, good to see her back. We're going to need her next week for sure.
It is fouled off. Stays alive. Of course, it was a senior skip day for the Western seniors, with it being ACT day. A lot of, I would say, hold that thought after this pitch. Westfall will ground that foul. You wonder where the seniors' heads are at after not being, probably goofing around all day, and then the rest of them for being exhausted from staring at a test all morning.
Well, I know Addie got to be home there after lunch and relax for a couple hours.
Another 0-2 pitch. Westfall will swing through that. And that will be the second strikeout for Jersey Wilson. There's Renneker, 2 outs, nobody on. You love having Sophie bat lead off to get things going, but this is also the risk you run into with nobody on and 2 down. Sophie's going to crank that one right at Tori Hugenberg in center field for out number 3. Only strike thrown by Jersey Wilson there in the top of the second. Western still leads 1-0.
Barry Dental Care is the answer to all your dental needs. From fillings to root canals or denture work, they have you taken care of. They also offer orthodontic work. Give them a call today at 217-335-2397 to schedule your appointment.
Taking Moss to lead off the inning. She takes a called strike 1. So I was looking down, I got an email from car dealership. They're setting up my OnStar right now.
There you go.
It's a little nubber. Reese had no chance.
No,
Set a turn and pray that she could see it. But.
Yeah, I never saw it. Moss comes into this one batting just over 200. She's got 7 hits on 34 at bats. Been walked 5 times. Has 4 RBIs.
To Moss. She'll swing through it, strike 3. Lauren has struck out 3 of the first 5 batters that have come to the plate. Libby Nice in the bat now.
Nison's batting .250 on the season, 6 hits, 24 at bats. She scored 4 times, been walked 4 times.
Takes the first one low. No radar gun here tonight. Couldn't convince Tim Smith to come and change this one.
And we really ought to just set ours up one of these times.
1-0-2-0.
Problem is, you set it up once, everybody expects you to set it up next time.
People take advantage of your kindness, your generosity. Story as old as time. Little shoe tie here from Libby Nyson. We talked about this in the pregame. One of the better softball facilities in the area, though. Beautiful place to play softball. 3-0. Again, White walked 2 in the first, one of which was cut down by Bushmeyer trying to swipe second. Another walk, and that will be the 3rd walk for White. Brings in the pitcher, Jersey Wilson. one out, runner on first here in the bottom of the second. She will help White out and chase one upstairs. A couple of these Payson hitters have gone upstairs chasing some
Yeah, it
pitches.
seemed like that top of the lineup, those first few were pretty selective.
I think you made the comment, then it all changed.
And then it all has changed just a little bit.
Called strike 2. Two pitch to Wilson. She'll swing through it, strike 3, and White strikes out another one. Bourne's got this thing going right now. Strikeout, walk. Okay, never mind, the pattern is there. Dang it, after 2 batters.
Well, that was a heck of a pattern.
Heck of a pattern. I was going to say strikeout, walk, strikeout, walk. This is the 8-hole hitter now. It's going to be Caitlin Hedberg, the left fielder. That's going to get behind Bushmeyer and allow the runner to move up to second.
It's going to be interesting to see at what point they'll, look to steal second base again after Bushmeyer gunned down that first one.
Next one to Hedberg. Swung and missed. White's got an ability to go get a strikeout whenever she needs to. That is for sure. Low, nice play by Bushmeyer to keep it in front. Lawrence behind 2-1. Called strike 2.
Good looking pitch there.
Big spot here too if you can get Hedberg out and make them start the third inning with Anna Rice to bat, not give them 1-2-3, instead make them have 9-1-2. Called strike 3 on the inside corner. White strikes out 3 as we go to the third.
Lister Auction Service does estate, consignment, and real estate auctions. Contact Bob or Megan today for all your auction needs. All right, back here with you. Bar Eyes to lead off here, top of the third inning. She's going to swing at the first one. That's fouled back right off the concession stand, over top of it. Second pitch to Bar is going to bounce in. That'll be ball 1. 1-1 count here. Kind of showed bunt, pulled back. Wildcats loaded the bases up back in the first inning. We're able to plate one. That one's going to be fouled down the left field line. One-two pitch here to Alyssa. It's going to be grounded up the middle and through for a base hit. Going to be fielded by Hugenberg and thrown back in. That's a base hit for Alyssa.
Couldn't remember where the bathroom was, Anthony. I walked to the concession stand. It's up on the hill.
Up on the hill. First pitch to McQuay was a strike. We'll see if they send Bar Eyes. They will not. That one will be just inside ball 1. 1-1 count to her.
I thought I lost my pen.
Alyssa had a 1-2 count on her, and she had a base hit up the middle, fielded by Hugenberg. As you catch up the book, McQuaid's going to swing on that one. That's going to be popped straight up. Catcher's underneath of it. Play is made for out number 1 here in the third. Correct me if I'm wrong, but did McQuaid pop up last time right here in the infield?
Popped to short on that.
That was the one that she caught it over here by second base. Remember that?
No, you're thinking of a different one.
I am?
Yes, this was the infield fly over in the.
Oh, okay. Who was the one that popped up over by second?
That
Remember
was Lexi McMullen to start the second.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I know.
Look how smart you are.
I take credit at that.
First pitch to Bushmeyer. His ball is a ball.
I don't get told that enough, actually. Bushmeyer hits that. That's a tailor-made double play ball. But Megan Kirby gets the out at second. Throws Madison Bingaman off the base. So a fielder's choice as Bushmeyer reaches. Nice play by Kirby. Just pulled Bingaman off the base.
Yeah, she had the opportunity. We don't see very many double plays in high school softball. Lauren White steps in. First pitch to her is going to be grounded foul. Are you caught up yet? I'm getting tired of talking, Reese.
I am. I'm getting there. That one was a long one to write out. Fielder's choice, use 6.
I gave you one comment about being smart, and you went silent.
I'm also dealing with these. Hold that thought as White swings through that. Also dealing with it's allergy season, and pollen count must be high because my eye hurts.
I would say it probably is.
My contacts are drying. It's a bad ordeal. You guys might lose me halfway through the game.
0-2 to White.
Ball 1.
Bushmeyer's getting a good lead over there at first. They're paying attention to her just a little bit.
Maybe make a mistake to Lauren, let her find a gap. 1-2. She'll swing and miss. Doesn't matter, as that is the third out of the inning on the throw down to first. We go to the bottom of the third. Western 1, Payson 0.
Trendsetters Flooring in Palmyra, Missouri, the newest and hottest flooring company around. With over 30 years of expertise, our sales and service staff are here to help guide you to the floor of your dreams. With Trendsetters Flooring, every install is backed by our name, our reputation, and our promise. We do it all under one roof. We cut it, we handle it, we install it, and we back it. That's the Trendsetters promise. We are local, loyal, and built to last, located just off Highway 61 in Palmyra, Missouri. Stop in and experience the Trendsetters difference.
The Place in Barry offers Lotus drinks, iced coffees, hand-dipped ice creams, milkshakes, and much more. They are located in Barry on the corner of Mortimer and Decatur Street. Stop in for their drink of the week today. TA Productions would like to thank Bushmeyer Farms, Chad and Lindsay Reneker of Western Collision Center, Tacos Tequila, and Quincy Medical Group for being sponsors of today's broadcast.
Anna Rice swings and misses at the first pitch she sees for strike 1. 9-1-2 to up here. Rice, Hugenberg, and Megan Kirby. Wow, Rice has an interesting.
She was kind of holding that bat out there like she was going to slap at it.
Yeah. Caught me off guard.
Was that a ball?
That was a ball. 1-1 count. As you can tell out there on the beautiful scoreboard.
Yeah, they just updated it.
Ball 2. Certainly don't want to walk the 9-hole hitter. 1, 2, 3 to up. Man, that's an interesting hand placement, though. I just can't get over that.
It's working right now.
Sure is.
whatever she's doing. See if she can work a lead-off walk here. That'd be big for the Indians.
Swing at that one for strike 2. White struck out 5. She's walked 3. has not given up a hit. Ball actually has not been put in play yet. Will continue. She strikes out another. Isn't that interesting? One time through, Payson has not put the ball in play.
Yeah, that is interesting.
3 walks and 6 strikeouts. Top of the lineup coming up. It's Tori Hugenberg to bat first. She struck out swinging her first time up. Thinks about laying one down. Pulls it back for ball 1. After Hugenberg, it's Megan Kirby. Called. Strike 1 on the outside corner.
Here's a fun stat for you. The last 2 times that we've seen Lauren White start a game, of course, we saw her come in against Quincy Notre Dame, pitch 3 innings, did a really good job. But her 2 previous starts were both no-hitters. She went the distance and had a no-hitter.
If all that thought after Reniker makes that play,
Very
makes it close.
Hugenberg's very quick down the line. We've always said that. That girl is very fast.
I was about to give you crap if the second you said that stat, Hugenberg hit it back up the middle for a base hit.
Now, she did give up a couple hits, 3 of them actually, against Quincy Notre Dame. But, yeah.
Megan Kirby, great spot to see her with the bases empty and 2 outs. Takes ball 1.
Against against Unity and Macomb, she had 20 strikeouts, 3 walks, no hits. Pretty impressive.
He's going to hit that one on to the shelter house roof. One pitch to Megan Kirby. Popped out of play.
That's got that truck.
Oh, right off the windshield. That other car moved after it got hit.
Yeah. And that truck thought, man, look at this prime parking spot. I'm going to pull in right here.
1-2 pitch to Kirby. Above the zone. Ball 2. Grounded to third. Charging is McMullen. Long throw on the speedy Kirby. Not in time.
And there's your base hit, Reese.
You had to say it, didn't you?
Yeah, that's okay.
So Bushmeyer gunned out Megan Kirby the last time she tried to steal. Did she try again here? With 2 outs, I think you maybe do.
I mean, you know, we didn't know a lot about Megan Kirby, but watching her run down the first base there, she's fast.
Very much so she is, as Morgan Fessler takes ball 1 up.
She had a big secondary lead there. Bushmeyer had to get her back in.
I would not be surprised if she's going on this pitch. She is not. Ball 2. On deck is Leah Kirby. I'm guessing sisters.
Your guess is good as mine.
Big swing and miss from Morgan Fessler. Little game of chicken here between Bushmeyer and Kirby. Called. Strike 2 at the knees. Evens the count. Two ball, 2 strike pitch. Just inside. That was ball 3.
Bushmeyer said, you know what, I'm not getting up and chasing you every time. I'm just going to stare you down until you walk back there. Very intimidating. She's already thrown her out once.
Dared her. Full count pitch to Fessler. She'll swing and miss. White strikes out another. 7 strikeouts through 3 innings pitched. Lauren White has been absolutely dominant up to this point. Going to the 4th, Western still leads 1-0.
To win in sports, you have to adapt your strategy as the game changes. The same is true of investments. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, can review your game plan. Call 217-222-7173 today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Whether you're looking for branding photos, family portraits, newborn sessions, senior pictures, or even wedding photography, Addie Elizabeth Photography has you covered. Professional, creative, and passionate about telling your story through timeless images. Call today to book your session and let Addie help you capture life's most meaningful moments.
Wilson was lead off the 4th for Western. She struck out swinging her first time up. Jersey Wilson has really settled down here after she saw 7 Western hitters in the first inning. Saw 3 in the second and 4 in the third. Woods is going to try to bunt. She'll bunt it foul. And that's tough with Wilson because she just does not have much velocity.
No.
You almost have to go meet the, I mean, you're always told to let the ball come to you, but with someone throw, I would guess Wilson sitting in, what, the mid-40s probably?
Yeah.
That's tough.
I would say so.
Tough to lay one of those down. 0-2 to Allison Woods. She'll take ball 1. That storm did move north, thankfully.
Might get a little weather later this evening.
Woods fouls that over the backstop.
And that truck moved. That was smart on their part.
Everybody's moving from back there.
We're waiting for the next victim to pull up there. It does look like an appealing spot to park.
Right behind the concession stand. Taken out. Evens the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. On deck is Ava Fessler. Woods is going to hit a nubber down the first base line. No problem there for Madison Bingaman. She'll step on first for the first out of the inning.
That's another one of those where the speed gets you a little bit. You're out in front, and then you have to hold up last second. And
that's one there.
You hit that little dribbler up the middle or towards second. Maybe you can beat it out. Allie's awfully fast.
Yeah, that's a tough play for Bingaman in the sense that Fessler takes ball 1. I'm surprised she didn't just tag her. I mean, I know where she could go. Instead, Bingaman turned and made it a foot race. And Allison's a tough one to beat in a foot race. Made it close at least. I'm sure you remember that situation a couple years ago with the Cubs and the Pirates when.
I do.
Taken for strike 1 when Javi Baez just completely blew the Pirates' first baseman's mind and
went the other direction.
Yeah.
That works.
Today we still don't know why the Pirates' first baseman didn't tag him. 1 ball, 1 strike pitch to Fessler. Low for ball 2. Apes ahead 2-1. McMullen waits on deck. Fessler hits that on the ground. Long play for Megan Kirby. Not dug out over there at first. I couldn't tell if she was in there safely. I was blocked by
she would have been out if they caught it.
So that will be the first error of the game. That will go on Megan Kirby, the shortstop. Impressive, though, for Kirby to even make that close. That ball was deep in the gap. McMullen takes ball 1. McMullen's out in front. She'll ground that foul. On deck is Briley Westfall for Western. Wind's blowing out to right now. It was blowing straight in.
No, that storm, you know.
Very long black hair. I mean, do you have long black hair?
That is not me. It's coming from this other direction, though. I can tell you that. We are downwind of a lot of people.
It was Grandpa, wasn't it?
It was probably Grandpa.
He's known for his long black hair.
And he knows we're talking about him.
2-1 to Lexi. Low, ball 3. Lexi is ahead with room to spare. She'll have to get one she really likes. What you really like to do is get at least one of McMullen and Westfall on and give Sophie a chance with 2 runners on. And Lexi will reach. Ball 4 to her.
Looks like Emma Dixon's going to come out for a pinch hit for Westfall.
Wonder if this is just a pinch hit or if she'll stay in the game or.
Well, we'll see. They could always re-enter Westfall. Dixon's liable to stay in the game and shift Fessler to the outfield, maybe. It's hard to tell them exactly what they'll do.
Emma cranks one into left and through the glove of Caitlin Hedberg. Runners will advance as they have both had to freeze, obviously, as that ball was just a routine pop to left, and Hedberg is going to drop it for Payson's second error of the inning.
Bases loaded, nobody better. Sophie Reneker's already hit the ball hard twice. And now she gets a chance with runners in scoring position.
Bases juiced. She takes ball one.
Infield in for Payson again. We saw that back in the first inning.
They better have their heads on a swivel. Sophie will hit one hard at them. And she's going to hit that over the head and into center. Hugenberg comes on. She'll field it, come up throwing back to the pitcher. It'll bounce all the way into home. But that's an RBI single for Sophie to keep the line moving.
Nice little chip shot there, just right over the infield. She's
infield being in, like you said.
Yeah, Hugenberg's already caught one, so why not hit it in front of her?
Sophie's second single brings in Alyssa, who is 2 for 2 to this point. Takes ball one. Big swing off the catcher's glove for strike one. How long is her bat, inches wise?
Probably 33.
I don't know what the.
It's probably a 33 drop 10. I don't really know.
Swings at that one for strike two, fouls it back. And she said that hurted.
Yeah, her English teacher needs to have a word.
Hey, I was talk to Mr. Kumaro.
Does she talk like that in public speaking?
Sure. That's why she complains about her grade. 1-2 pitch to her. She'll sky that. Heads up.
Nice little spot for that one to come down.
I'd like to see her get her revenge from last year. Hit one that just hangs in the sky for a couple days.
Well, if she hits it to the left, it's going to hang in the sky and come down in the dirt.
1-2 pitch to her. She'll swing and miss. First base is occupied. She can't go anywhere, but the run will score. That's Emma Dixon, and Western leads 3-0. Doesn't get the RBI for it, but I guess it works out.
Yeah, with 2 outs, that whole situation works out, but not with 1 out.
And, you know, I'm not going to lie. I thought that was Emma sliding in. That was Lexi. I was confused. Like, wait, 2 runs scored there?
1 run scored.
Yes, I thought it was Emma that slid in. That's why I was confused. I knew she was the runner at second before that. Here's McQuay. Second and third gets a chance to blow this game open. Around that foul. Out in front. She's been out in front here a couple times. Her first 2 times up, she's popped to short and popped back to the catcher.
Wilson really looks like she's maybe lost a couple mile an hour these last couple innings, but she's hitting the strike zone versus what we saw early in the game.
Western hitters have been taking advantage. 0-1 pitch. It's low. Ball 1. Is it just me, or is this first base coach's box abnormally close? Because Sean is on top of.
It's just that we're sitting so much closer.
Could be. Could very well be.
You're just not used to it.
Called strike 2.
Tough pitch at that velocity as it comes across the plate more, you know, a little bit above the belt.
Want to hold back, but tough. 1-2 is the count here. Quay stays alive. Bushmeyer awaits on deck if Brindley can reach. Reneker at second. Her single scored the second run. Dixon at third. Reached on the air and left. 1-2 pitch. Grounded back to the pitcher, Wilson. She'll come up firing to first for the third out of the inning. Western adds 2. They lead 3-0 after 3.5.
Trendsetters Flooring in Palmyra, Missouri, the newest and hottest flooring company around. With over 30 years of expertise, our sales and service staff are here to help guide you to the floor of your dreams. With Trendsetters Flooring, every install is backed by our name, our reputation, and our promise. We do it all under one roof. We cut it, we handle it, we install it, and we back it. That's the Trendsetters promise. We are local, loyal, and built to last, located just off Highway 61 in Palmyra, Missouri. Stop in and experience the Trendsetters difference.
The Payson Berry offers Lotus drinks, iced coffees, hand-dipped ice creams, milkshakes, and much more. They are located in Berry on the corner of Mortimer and Decatur Street. Stop in for their drink of the week today. TA Productions would like to thank Bushmeyer Farms, Chad and Lindsay Reneker of Western Collision Center, Tacos Tequila, and Quincy Medical Group for being sponsors of today's broadcast.
Leah Kirby in the 4-hole. Take strike one. Good start to the inning from White. Bowed out of play. Might find the house.
Yeah, that was a deep shot there. Of course, the wind's blowing that direction.
0-2. Swung at, missed by Kirby. White strikes out another. Her 8th. With that velocity she's throwing at, these Payson girls are going up above the zone. Chasing. Taking Moss. 5-hole. Ball 1. Again, only 2 balls put in play up to this point by Payson. That misses up as well. Ball 2. That's going to miss up as well, missing up in a row 3 times. Three balls, no strikes. Would imagine Moss is in take mode. She was, and it was a ball. 1 out, 4 pitch walk. Brings in the designated player, Libby Nyson. Takes ball 1 up. White's missed with 5 in a row. See if she can regain some control. She'll miss up again. Again, I've made this reference a couple times. Good thing we're not playing at Texas A&M where they do those.
I was just thinking the exact same thing.
As White will respond with a needed strike. Brings the count to 2-1. Misses up again, ball 3.
Yeah, you know, she got Kirby on that strikeout. She swung at one that was shoulder high or higher.
Swung at and missed by Nyson, strike 2. Lauren has enough velocity against a team like this. You put the ball in the strike zone, they're going to swing and miss. Full count pitch. Taken up, ball 4, back-to-back walks, and Payson's got something going in the 4th.
That one, they were pretty close.
See if we maybe get a mound visitor from Western after back-to-back walks. I don't think that's going to happen.
We are going to get one. We're going to step away as we get a timeout here. Adams Fiber, the hometown favorite for blazing fast internet. Whether it's game day or every day, Adams Fiber keeps you connected with the speed and reliability you need. Call or text 217-214-3423 or visit adams.net today to join the winning team.
Here's Wilson, the bat. Gets ball 1 up.
She represents the tying run here in the 4th inning.
It's going to miss low, ball 2. White looks to be a little frustrated out there.
Yeah, a little rattled. She's more than capable of settling down, striking the side out. We've seen it so many times. That one there.
A strike. She does work quick, I'll tell you that. Swung at and missed by Wilson. And in situations like this, it's good when you're struggling to play in the zone, not think about it, just get right back on the mound and throw.
Yeah.
2-2. Caitlin Hedberg waits on deck. Swung at and missed by Wilson. Strike 3. The aforementioned Hedberg swings and misses. She struck out looking to end the 2nd. And again, it's one of those situations. You get her out, you bring Anna Rice up, the 9-hole hitter, to start the next inning. Taken low and in. What you don't want to do is give a free pass here and work yourself into an ominous opportunity. That's hit into right. Fessler snags it coming on for the 3rd out of the inning. Western Walks is out of some trouble. They lead after 4.
This broadcast powered by Tiger Hawk Technologies, empowering your business with reliable IT solutions.
I'm Chris Nichols, managing broker and owner at Ridgeline Sales Group LLC. Are you interested in buying or selling real estate? With over 100 years of combined managing broker experience, Ridgeline Sales Group has assembled a team that can help you with any of your real estate needs. From first-time homebuyers to seasoned farm investors, we represent buyers and sellers all across West Central Illinois, helping to make their real estate dreams come to life. Give us a call today at 217-285-5800 or jump on our website at ridgelinesalesgroup.com.
Bushmeyer lead off the 5th. Bounces in for ball 1. Where are we at? I couldn't find where Bushmeyer was out on the lineup card. Right in the middle, about 4th. 1-0. Misses up. I think you're right with Wilson losing a little bit of velo here. Another miss. Ball 3. Lauren White on deck. Allison Woods in the hole. Bushmeyer will be taking here wisely. Ball 4. Lauren White to bat. Looking to help her own cause.
Good to see her battle back and get out of that inning.
White's going to lay down a bunt, fielded cleanly. Good throw down from Tegan Moss. And Lauren White successfully executes the sacrifice bunt.
They had Bushmeyer with a big round there at second, kind of had her hung out, but able to dive back in.
Sack bunt, not fly, you dummy. Here's Allison Woods. She struck out and grounded out to first. She'll hit that to right. Right fielder initially comes on Morgan Fessler, that was, and then it gets over her head. One run's going to score easily. That's Bushmeyer. Woods is into third. They're going to...
They thought about it. As a good hold.
And Rice ran about midway from right field with it. She just never threw the ball. She just ran with it.
Nice piece of hitting there from Allie. Did you give her a hit or an E9?
I'm a kind guy. That's a triple.
I will see how the Payson folks score it and let you know.
Ava Fessler takes ball one. How about we just score about 6 more runs and go home? What do you say?
Wouldn't that be great?
Fessler hits that to Kirby. Another long throw for Kirby. She will throw Fessler out, but Allison Woods will score on the ground out. RBI ground out for Ava.
And we're going to get a pinch hitter here. Looks like Charlie Hines will come in to hit in place of McMullen. They did score that an error on the right fielder. I kind of thought so.
I will update my scorebook.
Although I still think that sometimes we're a whole lot more critical than other people.
Yeah, that ball was hit hard was my thought, but
yeah.
It is what it is. Strike one to Hines.
We'll see how Stacy scored it. Maybe you can go either direction.
Well, I've already crossed it out in row D9, so
understandable.
There's no going back. Hines is quickly behind 0-2. She'll swing and miss at that one for strike 3. Western adds 2 to their total. They lead 5-0. We put 4.5 innings.
That's you trying to fix the plumbing yourself to save a few bucks. Doing things yourself doesn't always end well. The same goes for insurance. That's why Auto Owners works with local independent agents who tailor coverage to meet your needs and offer discounts for life, home, car, and business insurance. Because sometimes you need a professional to get the job done right. That's simple human sense.
Give Devin at Gully and Heckler Insurance a call today at 217-335-2817. Let us stand between you and loss. Liberty Tax Service of Quincy, Hannibal, Pittsfield, and Macomb are proud supporters of TA Productions. Give them a call today at 217-224-2300 or stop by any of their locations.
Anna Rice swings to the first pitch she sees for strike 1. Again, 9-1-2, like it was in the second for Payson. Rice will 1-2, holds up for ball 1. Popped up by Rice. Reneker's going to go back. Can of corn for her. Turns the lineup card over for the 3rd time. Tori Hugenberg to bat. Of course, the speedy Hugenberg. She struck out swinging and grounded out to short. She takes it high, ball 1. Alyssa crashing from 3rd. Ball 2.
Hugenberg, not the one you want to put on base. I would assume they would try stealing her. She is lightning fast.
Offer that one for strike 1. And she never does swing. She always just tries that little
slap at it.
Let her speed get on. But I feel like it's less of a traditional slap bunt in the sense if she has her hand like it's a bunt.
Yeah.
There's a traditional slap bunt attempt, but taken low. Three-one. Out off Reese's shoulder. Hopefully she's okay. Yeah, that did not get the protector at all. That was her shoulder.
She's kind of holding that wrist a little bit. Yeah, it's definitely shoulder she's looking at. We'll take a quick commercial.
TA Productions would like to thank Bushmeyer Farms, Chad and Lindsay Reneker of Western Collision Center, Tacos Tequila, and Quincy Medical Group for being sponsors of today's broadcast.
3-ball, 2-strike pitch to Hugenberg. Ball 4. What'd you say about not wanting to put her on?
Not the girl you want to put on. Bushmeyer's okay. She shakes it off. Boy, she's been getting beat up here lately. It's a long season when you're the one catching every single game behind the plate.
What was that game where she took about 5 or 6 just hard ones off the chest from Sophie?
That was at home, wasn't it?
It was, yes.
Yeah, I remember that as well.
Ball 1 to Megan Kirby low. It's going to go over the head of Bushmeyer to the backstop, and Hugenberg's easily going to take second.
She rounds looking at third. Payson in desperate need of a run or two here just to get them going.
Another ball. Kirby ahead.
That was an errant throw, and it's going to move the runner up.
Not sure what happened.
I think Reese had the right idea. She stepped out to make sure Hugenberg would go back, and then just tried to flip it to Lauren and
flipped it over her head.
Yeah, that's hard sometimes when you don't throw it back hard.
There's ball 4. Payson has the corners with 1 out.
And they're going to take second immediately, which that was going to happen on the next pitch anyway. But got to pay attention to him.
There's Morgan Fessler looking to avenge that error in the top of the frame. She's got an opportunity to do so. Second and third. 1 out. Big swing and miss out of her. Takes that low, ball 2. Hugenberg's on third. She walked. Kirby's on second. She walked as well. Fessler fouls that back. And you don't realize this, but that almost shot over and got into crowd. Might have taken Grandpa out.
Might have got him as he's snacking on that popcorn. Just as he'll be eating on that. Then we're going to have to play extra innings.
For him to get through that bag. 2-2 pitch to Fessler. She'll hit that to Reneker in the hole. Reneker will turn, and they're not going to get anybody out.
Safe, yeah. She got her foot in there before the tag.
You just got to take the out there.
Yep. I think that's
Sophie's got the cannon for it.
I think that's a good call out there.
I do too. I don't think there's any debate. All right, a fielder's choice, and Payson is on the board, and they're still in business. Leah Kirby, the cleanup hitter. She'll ground that back to Lauren. Lauren's going to go to third, and it's going to get by.
Spiked it in the ground. Charlie will come up with it, and Payson scores another one. They got runners on first and second, only 1 out.
It's going to be a fielder's choice E1. Again, Western shooting themselves on the foot.
Kylie Meyer is going to come in. She'll be running out there at second base.
Who'd you say that is out there at second?
Kylie Myers, number 2.
She's taking Moss. Chance to cut into the lead a little more. She'll swing and miss at that one. Payson scored 2 here on no hits. 2 walks. A fielder's choice that Western did not get an error on, or an out on, and then a fielder's choice error. Pops up. Bushmeyer makes a great attempt at it, diving, but doesn't come up with it.
That had to hurt as well.
Yeah.
Not a lot of fear in that girl. She is not afraid to give her body up.
Just about made that play. You can see where she dove, too. She was almost in fair territory.
Yeah, right on the line. 0-2 count here.
Moss is behind, like you said, 0-2. Pop that way out of play. Holy cow, that might have been the Bronco.
That might have been the Bronco. Although I'm on the other side of the road, I don't think so.
That was one of the longer foul balls you'll ever see. The Geese agree as they come honking over the field. 0-2. Swung at, missed. Job from White there. There's in Libby Nyson, the designated player, 6-hole hitter. Payson would hate to strand those two runners. There come a couple additional Geese to join the original pair. They honk their way by as well. That's going to get past Bushmeyer. Run is going to score. And here comes the second. Now they're going to be in a pickle. Throw back. They get her going back to third. I think if she would have came home there, it would have been a bang-bang play closer than it was at third. 1 run scores on that wild pitch. Western gets the back runner. Payson scores 3. Western still leads 5-3.
The Western YMCA is here to support you with programs for all ages and 24-hour access to keep our community strong. We're proud to support you and the Western Wildcats.
Here's Emma Dixon. She'll lead off the 6th. She'll pop that up to the third baseman, Tegan Moss, who makes the play. Brings the top of the Western lineup back up to Reneker and then Bar Eyes. Sophie's going to be way out in front of that one. That's hit a mile high. Megan Kirby's under it in 2 pitches, 2 outs. If you're Alyssa, you got to take the first pitch. No doubt about it. You can't let a 3-pitch inning go. Payson can retire this batter. They're going to have some momentum here going to the bottom of the 6th.
Yeah, for sure they do. They had a long bottom of the 5th.
Alyssa takes.
Yeah, that was a take all the way. You saw her drop her hands as soon as the girl.
She's got sand in her, dust in her eyes.
I feel like we're about to get some dust in our eyes.
Yeah, that's not ideal.
As that wind has turned, it's still blowing from left to right. But I don't think it's helping a ball to right.
1-0 pitch to her. Hit through the hole, and another hit for Alyssa. A 3-hit game for her. She'll be on first with 2 outs, and I would love to see them put her in motion.
And you know what? That's what I was about to say to you. I like the idea of starting the 7th inning if you have to with 3-4-5 versus just having Alyssa sit over there.
It gives you a chance, Brindley, to put anything in the outfield that's going to score a run.
Right. Got to put her in motion here.
She will not be. Brindley takes ball 1.
And I haven't paid too much attention. Of course, we haven't stole yet, but on the catcher's arm.
What are you referencing?
How, their catcher, what her arm's going to be like.
Taking for ball. Yep, they're going to throw behind. Alyssa's going to get second easily.
Good little dive in out there.
Duck on the pond. 3. Bushmeyer on deck. We are closing in on 7 o'clock on the East Coast here. 6:47 to be specific. Take it all the way. Strike 1. I'm gonna start studying time zones so I can say a different time zone each game. 3-1 coming. Brindley's gonna hammer that to right. On comes Fessler, who makes a leaping play in right for out number 3. Western leads 5-3.
Central State Bank is a proud supporter of Western Wildcat Athletics. With locations in Kinderhook, Pleasant Hill, Pittsfield, Quincy, and Clayton, Central State Bank is central to your banking needs. Stop in or visit us online at csb123.com. Go Wildcats! Keep your car or light truck running at its best. Head for Nomad Services at 325 Vermont in Quincy. Nomad Services Incorporated is a full-service automotive repair shop specializing in automotive and light truck repair and service. Whether it's that check engine light, an electrical problem, steering, suspension, or climate control, give them a call today at 217-430-6170 or visit Nomad Services at 325 Vermont in Quincy.
Libby Nyson leads off the inning. She'll hit a nub shot. Just lands in front of Dixon's glove for strike 1. It's one of my favorite expressions in sports, a nub shot. You get one off the end of the bat.
You don't get to say that real often. Oh, Grandpa dropped a piece of popcorn. He's upset.
Well, half swing from Nyson for strike 2. Again, 6, 7, and 8 due up. Anthony took his headset off and he didn't hear my joke.
I heard you say 6-7. Everybody here in the crowd heard you. You screamed it.
Back.
Our camera's taking a beating.
Do they have a camera themselves up back there?
They do. Game changer.
Nyson still behind 0-2. Swing and miss of that. Strike 3. Jersey Wilson, the pitcher. 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. She'll foul that out of play. I just can't get over how many foul balls there have been over that concession stand.
That one's off the house. You see it in the landscape over there.
Same thing.
That one's in the same yard. And that's our last ball.
Wilson is quickly behind 0-2. So, he gets by Bushmeyer, doesn't matter. Nobody's on. Ball 1. Not been too exciting of a day for our fielders. White struck out a lot. Wilson with a little self-defense backing out of the box.
That one was going to hit her, I think.
White readies herself for a 1-2 pitch. Up above the zone, ball 2. How many pitches has Lauren thrown to this point?
109. Just crossed the 100 mark here earlier this inning.
Wilson steps away from that as well, 3-2. Wilson, who's not wanted to get on base, though, she's let about 3 of them that would have hit her. Either fouled it off or gotten out of the way.
Wilson, on the other hand, been, both pitchers really been pretty efficient, but Wilson's thrown 91 pitches through 6 innings.
Full count pitch. White to Wilson. Low, ball 4, and Payson has a 6th inning base runner. Gonna get a courtesy runner here. It's Savannah Elliott.
Wonder what it'd be like to call a game without the wind.
We'll never know. I'm convinced.
I'm convinced of that too.
Correct me if I'm wrong. That's walk number 8 for Lauren.
It is walk number 8. She's got 11 strikeouts, 8 walks.
Caitlin Hedberg. She'll ground that back to White. Hits White. She comes up and makes a play on a good job by her. Took a funny hot bat around her glove. She didn't panic. Fielded it, made the throw to first. What that does, though, it brings Rice, the 9-hole hitter, up and will, barring an out on the bases, allow Hugenberg to lead off the top or the bottom of the 7th. Called strike 1 to Rice. Takes that up above the zone. Ball 1. Wind has really picked up here in the last 10 or 15 minutes.
Yes, it has.
Nice swings and misses at that. Strike 2.
Everything we've got's getting a little dirty, a little dusty.
A little dusty. 1-2 coming. Leaves it alone upstairs. Wilson down at second. She reached on a walk. Swung at, missed by Anna Rice. Strike 3. White strikes out her.
Barry Dental Care is the answer to all your dental needs. From fillings to root canals or denture work, they have you taken care of. They also offer orthodontic work. Give them a call today at 217-335-2397 to schedule your appointment.
Fire to lead off the top of the 7th for Western. She was taken all the way. Strike 1. Really good pitch. I'm surprised she was take mode. Ball 1. Bushmeyer grounds that back to Wilson. She'll field it, flip to first. Bingaman, out number 1. Part of it too, with how slow Wilson throws, you see these Western hitters with a lot of soft contact, just so far out in front.
Yeah, it's hard to just stay back, load up on it, and barrel it. There's too many variables.
So first pitch to White. Steps out of the way of that one. 2.
Wilson took a little bit off that one.
I'm going to guess that was in the 30s. Woods awaits on deck. Taken in as well, ball 3. Take it all the way, strike 1. You ever notice that Payson's high school has the same brick pattern all the way around? All 4 to white.
Isn't that kind of normal? When you build stuff, you try to keep the
I
same
don't know. I feel like at
exterior
least
patterns?
like Western, for example. I mean, there's been so many added pieces over the years. I mean, you could tell that was all built in one go of it. It's actually the same brick pattern as the one behind us as well.
Yeah, pretty close.
There's Allison Woods. She'll hit that on the ground. The second flip is there.
Just got her out there a second.
And Rice to Megan Kirby for the second out. Woods is going to reach on the fielder's choice, 4-6. Brings in Ava Fessler. She is 0 for 3 on the night. A pop out to first, reached on an air, and grounded out to short. Takes ball 1. Fouls that back. I think this is one of the higher fences that we play at all year. 1-1. Ava leaves that alone up above her head.
Higher fences here on the backstop or out?
No, like in the outfield.
Yeah, I would agree with you on that.
Just trying to find some things to talk about.
They've got that nice netting all the way across there.
Ball 3.
Jack Lauren down at first. It's been it's only 6 o'clock, hour and a half contest. It felt slow.
I think it's been a lot of the walks that have
it's been a slow contest all the way around.
3-1. Fessler hits that into the left center gap. Hugenberg comes over. They're gonna stop Woods at second.
And wisely.
Yeah.
Because that was a perfect throw. And it looks like McMullen is going to re-enter. Who was in for her? Was that Charlie Hines?
Yes, that was Charlie.
So McMullen's going to come up to bat here with 2 outs, top of the 7th. Nice piece of hitting there from Ava Fessler.
A couple of big insurance runs out there, leading by 2. McMullen can come through. She popped out the short and walked in her first 2 plate appearances. Swing and miss at that one.
Grandpa has awoken from his nap to watch Lexi.
Something like that. That's going to be a tough play. Megan Kirby, long throw in time. Good play by the charging Megan Kirby for the 3rd out of the inning. Western flirts with some runs. They don't score. They still lead 5-3, 6.5 played.
Barry Dental Care is the answer to all your dental needs. From fillings to root canals or denture work, they have you taken care of. They also offer orthodontic work. Give them a call today at 217-335-2397 to schedule your appointment.
Tori Hugenberg, leadoff hitter for Payson. She'll take ball 1. 1, 2, 3 due up for Payson. You were the Lady Indians, you couldn't script it any better. She'll foul that back. Strike 1.
How about the hands from Reese?
That was
Pick that
impressive,
up.
how quickly it popped back up to her.
And as fast as she caught that and spun to first, of course, he called it a foul ball at that time. Hugenberg was going to be a tough out. I mean, she is lightning fast down the line.
Ball 2 above Hugenberg's head. Hugenberg lays a good one down. Going to be a tough play for Alyssa, not in time. Hugenberg's speed works out for Payson, and they have a leadoff runner here in the 7th. Job by Alyssa. A good throw from her to even make it close.
Yeah, and she barehanded it, which was surprising. I mean, it looked like she wanted to use her glove at first, like she kind of poked at it, but
been realized.
Yeah.
Here's Kirby. Megan Kirby. She'll take that over her head. It's going to get off the backstop and allow Hugenberg to advance to second. Her run does not mean anything. She can score, and Western would still win. Got to get this batter and everybody else after. Check swell.
Oh! Got that guy.
Did it get him?
I think so, because the ball came back our direction, didn't it?
Holy cow. He was just happened to be walking.
Yeah, he just stood up. He was up on the bleachers that first row.
Man.
Check swing over the fence.
Take an ball 2. On deck is Morgan Fessler. In the hole is Leah Kirby.
At the end of this one, we're going to give you some final stats. We'll name the Berry Dental Care Player of the Game.
Kirby takes ball 3. Oh my goodness!
She trips. Hugenberg trips on her way down to third.
Oh, that works out beautifully for Western.
And I don't think I have that on the replay.
I didn't see it until I heard Reese yelling go.
Oh yeah, you can see her trip there on the replay.
She had it taken too.
Oh, easily had it taken. What a big first out here for the Wildcats. Very unfortunate.
It's going to be ball 4, and what could have been first and second at the very least, more likely first and third. Now it's just first. But nonetheless, Payson's still in business here. First 2 runners reached. Morgan Fessler. I found the perfect spot to block the sun right here by this pole. Fessler's going to take that up above her head, ball 1. I still can't believe that happened. And she was within 10 feet of third, too.
She was right there.
I thought she was going to start crawling. Instead, she got up and ready to run. Fessler's going to golf that out of play. It just feels like there's been an abnormal amount of foul balls.
There's been a lot of them down that right field line for sure.
Josh is out again.
I think the ball that hit the guy over here, he's keeping it. He's going to take that home as a souvenir.
Slow, and going to allow Kirby to advance. Much like Hugenberg, when she got to second, Kirby's run does not matter. Fessler's going to pop that up. Reneker goes back and is under it for the second out. Thought that had a little more carry to it off the bat, but again, that wind just killing everything that's hit to left.
Yes.
And you can tell that by how far in Lexi's playing. Here's Leah Kirby. 2 outs, runner at second. Big gust of wind. Ball in. Another ball. On deck is Tegan Moss. What if that's any relation to our Moss, Hudson Moss?
I'll have to ask him tomorrow.
I mean, there aren't many M-A-A-S's.
I think Hudson's a family from Liberty. Like his family is from Liberty.
He's going to get behind Bushmeyer and allow Megan Kirby to move to third. 3-0 is the count to Leah Kirby.
Got to think that pass ball there probably scores Hugenberg if she's still on, and it's a one-run game with the tying run at third base in that scenario.
Kirby was swinging 3-0. I guess when you're down, Kirby probably has home run power here in the cleanup spots. I guess you're down 2. Maybe the best pitch you're going to get. The 3-1 pitch. White to Kirby. She'll pop that out of play, and we've gone full.
And we are out of balls here, Reese.
What a dramatic time to run out of balls.
Yep. Got one to come back in from the dugout. We are ready to go.
Full count pitch to Leah Kirby. She'll pop that up. It's gonna sneak out of play, and we're out of balls again.
Short-lived.
This guy's got 2 over here. Throw him back on, bud. Oh, that little kid's got another one as well. There they all come.
They're
back.
definitely all right over there on the right side.
I can't think of more than one that came to the left side. Another full count pitch from White to Kirby. Grounded to McQuay. She'll slide over, field it, pitch to Dixon, and Western will be 5-3 winners over Payson in a fun one.
All right, let's talk some final stats here for the Wildcats. They win 5-3. They had 6 hits, 1 error. Payson with 2 hits, 3 errors. The hits for the Indians, Hugenberg, Kirby, each had a hit. On the other side for the Wildcats, Renneker with a couple of hits. Bar Eyes went 3 for 4 on the evening. Ava Fessler with a nice hit there and got an RBI. White goes the distance, 7 innings, 3 hits, 3 runs. One of them earned, 9 walks, 12 strikeouts. On the other side, it was Wilson. She went all 7 innings, gave up 6 hits on 5 runs. 4 walks, 5 strikeouts for her, Reese. Pretty exciting one.
Fun one.
Seems slow, but Wildcats were able to get it done. Let's name the Barry Dental Care player of the game.
Barry Dental Care is the answer to all your dental needs. From fillings to root canals or denture work, they have you taken care of. They also offer orthodontic work. Give them a call today at 217-335-2397 to schedule your appointment.
All right, Reese, what do you think?
Here, our Barry Dental Care player of the game in today's 5-3 win over Payson is going to be Alyssa Barra. She moves up from the 9-hole to the 2-hole, played both right and third base, and went 3 for 4 at the plate. Of course, had that bunt single back in the first inning, another single in the third. She did strike out swinging in the fourth, but a single in the sixth to get Western going there. One of her, or I wouldn't say one of her better batting performance, even better than the game with the home run. She was consistent throughout tonight, and maybe Western finds themselves a 2-hole hitter with that performance.
All right, we're going to be back with you Monday afternoon, 4:30 start time in Barry as Illini West comes to town. Thanks for joining for Reese Dunker. I'm Anthony Bar Eyes. We will see you next week.